Notice that we didn't lock a lot of the items. We just locked some of the content. And so when you see these little boxes like this, just know that that content is actually something from the blueprint that can be locked. If for some reason you do need to make a change to a course item, okay, we can go back to the blueprint course, and you notice you can hover over these items and you can lock it right from there. Okay, so if we want to lock an item or items, it's just a matter of clicking on the item, that icon, and it should lock it down. Another cool feature of Blueprint is it gives us the ability to also send over the course settings of the Blueprint. So we talk about cleaning up course navigation. We can do that within the Blueprint and send those changes out to the associated courses. And so just a refresher on that, you go to Settings, you click on your Navigation tab, and from here you can start removing those items that you don't think your instructors are going to use. Now, here's the cool thing about this is if an instructor of a course needs something, so maybe you want to hide attendance but they want to bring it back, they can go into their section and they can actually refine this a little bit. Okay, so you can see I just really slimmed down that navigation bar. I'm going to save that, and if I open up my drawer, you'll see that I now have the option to sync again. Before it wasn't showing this because it was all up to date. Now I know that I've made some changes. And from here, I have a couple check boxes. I just made those navigation changes. If I want to include those, I need to make sure I check that box. If I want the instructors of the individual courses that I'm syncing to get a notification, we can choose that as well. We can also choose to send a message. And just like that, go ahead and sync, and it will send out those simple changes that you made. A couple of other things about changes. Let's say that you don't have these items locked down. If an instructor of an associated course takes that item and makes a change to it, so for example, if they want to make a change to this mastery example assignment and it's not locked, once they make changes to it, it then becomes theirs. All future syncs that you do, so if you need to change something, it will not sync to that particular course. So that's something that you should be aware of. Also, instructors in any of the associated courses can delete any of the items even if they're locked. So you might want to have a conversation with your associated instructors to let them know, or maybe you don't care, but just a heads up on that. That's something that you probably should cover. Additionally, it is advised, even if you don't send them a note like you can through the syncing system, that you do let the instructors know how this process is working, what the benefits are, or just a simple heads up as to what you might be doing. Last thing is if you wanted to delete an assignment, so for example, let's go back to this mastery example. If I wanted to remove this from the blueprint and also remove it from all the associated courses, you simply delete it, you do your sync, and it will remove it from the associated courses for you. Keep in mind that that's with the assumption that the instructors of the associated courses did not make any changes to it, because remember, that then makes it their item within their course if it's not locked. Just a quick reminder though that as you get to the end of the term, you might want to disassociate those associated courses so that you can then associate the courses for the next term and just repeat this process all over again. The only part of the process that you don't have to repeat is the creation of the blueprint course. That's only done the first time, unless you want to start over from scratch. That's up to you as well. I hope this helps. Like I said, if you got any questions, let me know. Other than that, happy blueprinting.